If you are new here, my name is Kelsie and I am recently pregnant with my rainbow baby. I'm so excited that you're here. If you want to go ahead and subscribe down below, like this video, and make sure you comment on what you want to see next. I am going to go over weeks 6 through 12 of my pregnancy. This has gone by so much faster than any of my pregnancies prior. I have felt extreme nausea through really since I found out I was pregnant. That was one of my first symptoms. I have a video that talks about my very first symptoms before I even took a test, how I knew I was pregnant. For me, it's honestly a little bit easier to just throw up and then try to eat right after. And then most of the time I feel like my day gets a little bit better, but it's so hard. I think the beginning of pregnancy is just difficult, and it's so amazing that you are pregnant in the first place. Like, I almost hate talking about this because I am so thankful and I am so blessed to have this rainbow baby, but in the same token, the beginning of pregnancy is just difficult. So the nausea has definitely started to taper off, and I'm really grateful for that, because it's just hard to try to throw up, eat, and then get the day ready for my daughter. That's been the most tricky thing, I think. I talked about this in my video for weeks 0 to 6. I'll link that down below. But I had a big breast milk dip. I'm still breastfeeding my toddler, and I am shocked. I'm literally shocked. My milk has come back full force. I don't know what's going on, if the milk will start to change towards the end of pregnancy and I'll start to have to wean. I know people do tandem nursing though, so that's gonna be an interesting thing. I'll keep you posted. When a newborn is cluster feeding, the last thing that you want to do is nurse more. So I think I'm gonna try to hopefully start implementing that. If you have any tips, please leave them in the comments down below. I'm anxious to hear from second-time moms how you have handled that. If you just went cold turkey, or if you let your toddler start that process on their own. I'm really curious to see how it goes for us. The next thing that I have written down is just skin issues. My skin is honestly, it's doing fine right now, but my skin has just been so dried out. I feel like this is so typical of a girl pregnancy too. You have bad skin and you just feel like you look like you're not yourself. I've almost seen different changes in my face from before I was pregnant till now. Like, I think it's just weird. Like, I feel like girls they say girls steal your beauty, and I think if you're pregnant with a girl, you definitely know what I'm talking about, because you just look different for some reason. And I have no idea if it's a girl or a boy, but that brings me to my next thing. And honestly, I'm not the type of person to want to do this at all. Like, I'm so type A. I love to plan. I love to nest. Like, it's just so fun being pregnant and putting together a nursery, putting together clothes and outfits. It's like, it's so special. But currently we are planning on waiting until the very end to find out the gender. If that's you too, tell me about your experience below. I would love to know if it was just the best surprise of a lifetime, or if it really wasn't worth the wait. Yeah, tell me what you think, and maybe you'll change my mind. But my next thing is, I really feel like my body has been just going right back into pregnancy mode so quickly. I'll give you a little belly shot. It's not huge, but it's definitely more than I had when I was 12 weeks pregnant with my first pregnancy. So next symptom is heartburn has gone through the roof. I have had like just heartburn after dinner basically every night since probably 8 weeks on. And that's a symptom for some people. Others don't really get it, but for me, heartburn is always just such a staple in my pregnancies. I have noticed that I'm not bloated anymore. I'm just showing. It doesn't feel like that bloaty feel that you get during that 6-week mark. It's more just my belly is just there, and it is what it is. I have had such breast tenderness on and off since probably week 6. This is a symptom that I really thought I was going to experience before I knew I was pregnant, but I did not have any breast tenderness. And once I found out I was pregnant, I think the breast tenderness did start around week 6, and then it just kind of goes here and there. Another one of those symptoms that I thought I was going to experience before I knew, I honestly thought that my cervical mucus would be much different right away, and it wasn't. I honestly had very normal, regular stuff down there the entire time until about week 7. That was when I started to notice more coming out. I feel like you get more fluid everywhere just in general. Like, I've had to pull my nose so much more. I've gotten nosebleeds. So yeah, just a lot more going on. My next symptom is digestion changes, and this is really normal in pregnancy. You just go through ups and downs of constipation, or everything is cleaning out. It's just one of those weird things that happens in pregnancy. It's been honestly pretty normal, but I would be lying if I didn't say that this was a symptom. This is really it for all of my pregnancy symptoms from weeks 6 to 12. I'm really just hoping that this pregnancy continues to be healthy. That's my biggest prayer right now, is that I can just carry this baby till the end. I honestly did not think through how much I would worry about carrying this baby every single day. If I have even just the slightest feeling of wetness down there, I automatically run to the toilet to see if it's blood. And that is really hard. Honestly, like, if you've had a miscarriage, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You have just literal PTSD right before an ultrasound, and every time you pull your pants down in the bathroom. It's hard. It's really hard. But as of right now, this has been a healthy pregnancy. I've heard the heartbeat, I've seen my baby, and I'm just trying to ride on that and just pray that this works out really well. So thank you guys for watching this far. I really appreciate you following along my journey. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys on Tuesday.